Very good morning, students. Welcome to Karthik IAS Academy YouTube channel. We are in our fifth series of this video, selections and double INFs. Okay. So selections means there are some set of statements. Based on that, they may ask you a question. Say for example, if P then Q. If there is a statement like this, what is the meaning is, if P happened means Q will happen. If P is true means Q must be true. Understand? But if Q is true means it doesn't mean that P has to be true. It may be false also. Understand? If there is a rain, I will get a cold. Means if rain happening means I will get a cold. But in the reverse scenario, if I get cold, it doesn't mean that there should be a rain. Maybe because of the ice cream what I ate. Understand? So that's the reason. If P means then Q. So Q means it's not mandatory that P has to be true. Understand? Similarly, P or Q. P or Q means, normally in English language, P or Q means P has to be selected or Q alone, either one. Understand? But in logical R, it may be 1 0, it may be 0 1, it may be 1 1. Understand? P or Q. So somewhat you can understand like this. Say for example, I know Tamil language, I know English language. So if you know Tamil or English language, I can communicate with you. Understand? If you know Tamil, I can communicate with you. If you know English, I can communicate with you. If you know both, then also I can communicate with you. Understand? So that's what logical are. P and Q means it should be both 1 and 1. Understand? Both has to be true. Understand? So based on this, some questions are there. We'll see in 2023, this question. Consider the following statements respective of 5 candidates, P, Q, R, S, T. 2 statements are true and 1 statement is false. Two true statements are there, 1 false statements are there. Based on that, some conclusions they are asking. Okay, we'll see one by one. So, one of P and Q was selected for the job. One of P and Q was selected for the job. P, Q, R, S, T. Among this, one of P and Q. So, it may be one of P and Q was selected for the job. Understand? Then, at least one of R and S were selected for the job. At least one of R and S. At least means actually either you have to select one person or both person. But this is false statement they mentioned. So you should not select both R and S. So both R and S are removed. Understand? At most two of, true statement again. At most two of R, S, T were selected for the, from the 3 people, maximum 2 you can select. So you can select 0, which means you can reject all the 3, or you can select 1 person, or you can select 2 person. But 2 persons is not at all possible. So there is a possibility you may reject or you may select. Understand? The same scenario I can put it now, and then so you may select T, you may reject T. Understand? But anyway, what is the question? At least 4 people were selected for the job. So nowhere we are selecting 4%. Understand? So this statement is definitely wrong. And S was selected for the job. S is definitely rejected. So neither 1 nor 2. Understand? This is somewhat easy question. Second question. Let P, Q, R, S, T. This question is a little bit complex question. 2023 question. Out of 5 statements, okay. Out of 5, B, 5 statements such that if P is true, then Q and S are true. If R and S are true, then T is false. Understand? Which of the following can be concluded? Okay. Now, we'll try to understand the question. If P is true, then Q and S must be true. So, among P, Q, R, S, T. Okay. If P is true, then Q and S must be true. Understand? If P is true, Q and S must be true. But reverse is not true. Be careful. If R and S are true, understand? R and S are true, then T has to be false. So, this is if P is true. This is if R and S are true, then this is what given. Okay. Now, if T is true, then at least one of P and R must be false. So, if T is true means at least one of P and R must be false. Which means what? Among P and R, either one has to be false or both has to be false. That's what given. Whether this statement is true or not. For that, what we have to do is, we have to take the contradictory statement. Understand? So, this has to be true or false. First, we need to check, right? So, for that, what I am doing is, I will take the contradiction. If T is true, then P and R both are true, I will take. Both are true if I take. What will happen? Understand? See, if P is true, we know that Q and S must be true, right? Q and S must be true. Correct. Then if R and S are true, then T is definitely false, right? So this statement fails here. Understand? So our contradictory statement fails here, which means whatever they mentioned is true. That's what this statement is correct. Understand? P and R must be false. So P and R, at least one of P and R must be false. If you take one false, P false, R true, or P true, R false, or both false. Understand? At least then only. If Q is true, then P is true. That's what they mentioned. So the reverse statement, that is not false, because that is, as I already told, P true means Q and S are true, but Q true means there is no way, nowhere we can relate P as true. Understand? So if Q is true, P is true is false statement. We can't confirm it actually, right? So only one statement is true. Little bit complex statement. Try to understand in the reverse way. Take the contradiction and try to prove it. Clear? This is interesting question in 2015. A society consists of only two types of people, fighters and cowards. Two cowards are always friends. A fighter and a coward are always enemies. Fighters are indifferent to one another. Okay, three relations they mentioned: friends, enemies, and indifferent. Friends, enemies, and indifferent. Okay, so here two fighters and cowards only people are there. Two cowards are always friends. Understand? So what I will do is I will put plus symbol for friends, cowards. Two cowards are friends. A fighter and a coward. A fighter and coward are enemies. I will put into symbol. Understand? And then a fighter was indifferent to one another. So two fighters are indifferent. I will put I symbol, indifferent. Okay? Friends, enemies, and indifferent. Okay? Plus multiply and in. So now A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Here they mentioned A and B are enemies. Who are enemies? Either only a fighter and coward are enemies, right? So A and B are enemies means it may be fighter coward or coward fighter. Understand? Two possibilities. Both we will try. C and D are friends. C and D are friends. How? When they will friends? So two cowards are friends, right? So obviously C and D are cowards, right? That is fine. E and F are indifferent to one another. So E and F are indifferent to one another. So they are fighters. Understand? A and E are not enemies. A and E are not enemies means A and E are not C and F. A and E are, if A and E are C and F, then it is enemies, right? So this statement fails here. A and E are not enemies. So this is the clue which eliminate the second case. But B and F are enemies. Yes, B and F are enemies. So this is the answer. That's all. So now based on that, B, C, F are cowards. That is wrong. A, E, F are fighters. That is correct. B and E are same category. That is wrong. A and F are different categories. That is also wrong. That's all. Option B. Clear? So try to understand the statement, take notes, and then you should not read the statement all these questions. Double lineups. Double lineups very simple. So you have to write the center, persons in the center. Understand? A, B, C, D, E, F. And then their likes. Say for example, city will be in this position, colors will be in this position. In case sometimes triple lineup also questions came, UPSC also asked the question. There actually you can put one more line and we have to eliminate. Just see the questions. The same way, practice one or two questions. Actually, last 2-3 years there is no question, but still 2018 there was a, but if there is a question means 3-4 questions will come. So you should not avoid it, any topic. So please be. So A, B, C, D, 4 students are there. Understand? There are 4 different cities, and then colleges, 4 different colleges: arts, commerce, engineering, and science college, and then states. So 4 entities are there. So what we'll do is we'll keep A, B, C, D persons in the middle. Clear? try to understand the way how I am approaching the question. Understand? There are 4 different cities. So I will put cities here. P, Q, R, S. And then college. College, you put it here. Arts, science, commerce, engineering. And then state. Gujarat, Rajasthan, Assam, Kerala. Clear? So 4 states, 4 colleges, 4 cities, both all, everything you have to take it and then only you have to start the question. Now start the question. See, D is studying in Assam. D is studying in Assam. Understand? State they mentioned Assam. So whenever you use it, cancel it. Understand? That is important. Understand? Now only 3 states are remaining. Arts College is located in city S. Arts College. Arts College is here. It is located in city S. City S. Sorry. City S, which is in Rajasthan. See, this is unknown clue. First statement is known clue. D is studying in Assam. This is unknown clue because we have taken A, B, C, D as the center. Understand? With them, with their reference only, we have started the question. This we can't take it in the diagram. But you should not leave the line and move to next line. You have to take notes now itself. Second time, you should not read in this paragraph-based questions. Understand? Double line up, triple line up questions. Okay, I'll come back later. A is studying in Arts Commerce College. A is studying in Commerce College. A is studying in Commerce College. And also SAR we have used, right? Yes, A, R we have used. Understand? Okay. B is studying in City Q. B is studying in City Q. So cancel it. Okay. Science College is located in Kerala. Science College is located in Kerala. So S is located in Kerala. Okay. Now, see this SAR where I can put it here. Here I can't put. Here I can't put. Here I can't put. So only I can put for. That's all. So once I used this clue, I'm cancelling this. Now this SK where I can use it? Only here I can use it. Once I use SK, S and K, you cancel it. Only if you cancel, remaining you will get E and G you can get. So E I can put it here. E and G. So cancel it. That's all. P and R you can't fill it. Understand? Now based on this you have to fill the question. A is studying in which state? A is studying in Gujarat. Okay. Science College is located in City Q. Clear? C is studying in Arts College, but they mentioned Science College. C is studying in Rajasthan, right? Understand? Then, which one of the following statement is correct? D is not studying in City S. Yes, that is correct. Which one of the following statement is correct? D is not studying in City S because City S is actually C. So this statement is correct. A is studying in Science College, which is wrong. A is studying in Kerala, which is wrong. Engineering College is located in Gujarat, which is wrong. So first statement itself correct. Which one of the following statement is correct regarding Engineering College? Engineering College is actually Engineering College. C is studying there, which is wrong. B is studying there, which is wrong. It is located in Gujarat, which is wrong. D is studying there. Okay, which one of the following is correct? Engineering College is located in Assam. Engineering College is located in Assam. Correct, right? That's all. City Q is so that's how we need to approach these questions. So stop the question. You try first and then see the video. Okay. So now A, B, C, D, E, F, G are lecturers from different cities: Hyderabad, Delhi, Shillong, Kanpur, Chennai, Mumbai, and Srinagar. Understand who participated in a conference. Each one of them is specialized in different subjects: economics, commerce, history, sociology, geography, mathematics, and statistics. So triple line up it is. We'll solve one by one. So first take notes A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Understand? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then cities. Cities, what I am going to do is, cities I will take it here. Hyderabad, Delhi, Shillong, Kanpur, Chennai, Mumbai, Srinagar. Srinagar and Shillong both are in S. So I will take SH and SR. Okay. And then subject. City it is. Subject I will take it here. Economics, commerce, history, sociology, geography, mathematics, statistics. So statistics, sociology, both are S. So I will put SO and ST. Clear? Now, lecturer from Kanpur is specialized in geography. So this is unknown clue that we have to take it here. Lecturer from Kanpur is specialized in geography. That will take later. D is from Shillong. D is from Shillong. Okay, city. So once I used it, I cancel it. Okay, C is from Delhi. C is from Delhi. Okay. Then B is specialized in neither history nor mathematics. Neither history nor mathematics. Neither history nor mathematics. Okay. B is specialized in neither history nor mathematics. A who is specialized in economics. A who is specialized in economics. Cancel it. Okay. Does not belongs to Hyderabad. Does not belongs to Hyderabad. A does not belongs to Hyderabad. F who is specialized in commerce. F who is specialized in commerce belongs to Srinagar. So you put Srinagar here. You can cancel Srinagar. G who is specialized in statistics. G who is specialized in statistics. Cancel statistics. Belongs to Chennai. G belongs to Chennai. So 4 cities we have confirmed, and the K also you can't. K can be used only in these 2 places. K with the G. Okay. Then yes. Now H and M can't come here. Understand? H and M. H M S O G. G can't come. G can come here or here. Correct? Okay. Kanpur is specialized in geography. Yeah, that notes we have taken. Okay. Now H can't come here. K and M only has to come here. Understand? H can't come here. K and M only can come here. But K can't come here. So M alone is possible. Understand? So here M is possible. So M can be cancelled. Now H and K was there. Okay. So H and K was there. Here in the bottom 4 people are there. Okay, now somewhat we have to take a risk. C, S, T. Okay. Kanpur is specialized in geography. D is from Shillong. We have taken. C from Delhi is specialized in sociology. That notes is missing. C from Delhi specialized in sociology. This we have to cancel here. Okay. So now that is missing. B is specialized in neither history nor, okay. Now history max not possible means geography only possible. That's what is. You should not miss any point, Kanpur. So this point we have taken. Understand? So geography is taken. History max alone is there. That's all. H and K was there. K also used. So H alone, that also done. Only history and max, that is unknown. That's fine. So till this we can cancel. Who specializes in geography? Understand? It is B, right? Okay. To which city does the lecturer specialized in economics belongs to? Economics belongs to Mumbai. Understand? That is fixed, right? So Mumbai. Which of the following, who of the following belongs to Hyderabad? That is also confirmed. E. Understand? So that's all. Okay, now next set of questions. There are 5 teachers: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Hindi, English, Geography, mathematics, Hindi, extra. So whenever these type of questions, either we can go with this or I can make it like this: A, B, C, D. Understand? A and B were teaching Hindi and English. Hindi. A and B knows Hindi and also English. C and B are teaching English and geography. So English already we have done, geography. Understand? C and B, English and geography. Understand? D and A, D and A, mathematics and Hindi. Already we have done mathematics and Hindi. Understand? D and A, mathematics and Hindi. E and B, history. Understand? History, E also there, right? E and B, history and French. So one more language, French. Understand? So now A is teaching 3 languages, B is teaching 5 languages. So B, who's teaching maximum number of languages? That's the question. So it is B, that's all. 2 men, Anil and David, and 2 women, Shabnam and Rekha, are in a sales group. Okay, 2 men and 2 women are there. Only 2 speaks Tamil, the other 2 speaks Marathi. Only 1 man and 1 woman can drive a car. Okay, so that's what they mentioned. So Anil and David are men. Okay, Anil and David are men. Shabnam and Rekha are female. So I am going to put just 1 dash for male, 2 dash for female, just to understand. Understand? In blood relations video also you can see it. Any notation plus minus like that, I am just putting male and female to differentiate. Understand? Only 2 can speak Tamil. So Tamil language 2 people are there and other 2 Marathi. So 2 Marathis and 2 Tamil people are there. We don't know whom the other 2. Only 1 man and 1 woman can drive a car. Okay? So driving a car, they mentioned 1 man and 1 woman. That is the another notes they gave. Understand? Shabnam speaks Marathi. Okay, Shabnam speaks Marathi. So 1 Marathi we have used. Understand? Anil speaks Tamil. That is also used. 1 Tamil language we have used. Understand? Both Rekha and David can drive. So who can drive? David and Rekha can drive. Understand? Drivers we know. Understand? So now, see, 1 Tamil and 1 Marathi has to be there, right? So there are 2 cases possible. Understand? So D may be a Tamil speaker, he may be a Marathi speaker. One possibility. Or D may be a Marathi speaker, or may be a Tamil speaker. This is the possibility we have. Understand? Now both the Tamil speakers can drive a car. Say for example, if these 2 are Tamil speakers, are they both are driving? No, only one driving. Or you take this scenario, then also only one person is driving. So this possibility is not possible. This is not possible. Both the Marathi speakers can drive. So take Marathi, these 2 Marathi means then also not possible. These 2 Marathi, then also not possible. Understand? Both of them who can drive a car can speak Marathi. Understand? Both of them who can drive a car. Both can be Marathi is not possible. 1 Tamil, 1 Marathi only possible. So this is also not possible. One of those who can drive a car speaks Tamil. That is possible, right? One of those has to be Tamil language, correct? So that is the point here. So 2 scenarios you have to write, you have to make it, and then only you can answer these questions, sir. Okay, now 7 men, A, B, C, D, E, F, G are standing in a queue in that order. Each one wears a cap of a different color like violet, indigo, blue. Okay, so 7 people are standing in a row in that order they mentioned. So A, B, C, D, E, F and G. They are standing in a row in this order. Okay, there are colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. These are all the colors we wear. Okay. Now D is able to see in front of him green and blue. See, try to understand. D can see only ABC, correct? D can see only ABC. So among these 3 only green and blue is to be there. Green and blue are here. But not violet means, so definitely violet is not here. Understand? Violet is not in this among these three. E can see violet and yellow. See, D is not able to see violet, but E can see violet means what is the meaning? D is the one who is wearing violet. Understand? D is the one who is wearing violet. So violet color is used. So I am cancelling violet. Understand? D can see violet and D is able to see. Okay. E can see violet and yellow. E can see violet and yellow means obviously then the third color is yellow. GB, Y. Among ABC, GYB has to be there means, see, among the 7 colors, violet is used. GYB is going to be with the ABC, correct? Then remaining from these three only indigo, orange and red has to be there, correct? First split it. First three, last three, center, all of them we found. Okay, now G can see all the caps other than orange. Which is the meaning? Orange. G is wearing orange color. So this is also confirmed. Okay, and E can see violet and yellow, but not red. That is fine. Okay, if E is wearing an indigo color, okay, E is wearing an indigo colored, which is, then this is obviously red. Understand? Then the color, the one by F is red. That's all. Understand? That YGB, it may be whatever it is. That doesn't matter for us. What is the color wearing by F is the question. That's all. Okay. We'll see in the next video. Thank you.